Bikini-clad beauty had just stepped ashore when she noticed something strange. She saw her husband pull out the belt from his trousers. Then he tied the belt in a circle. He tied it around his feet and climbed towards the top of the coconut tree. Curious, the woman immediately put on her clothes and went to check it out. But looking at the coconuts on the ground, the woman was full of doubts. She didn't know what her husband was doing up there. So the woman sneaks under the tree. But the next moment she heard her husband talking to another woman. The woman is furious and crosses her arms. All she wanted to do was to shake her husband out of the coconut tree and kill him. But the next moment, the woman breaks into her husband's conversation. Hearing his wife's voice, the man hid his mobile phone and lied that he went up the tree to pick coconuts for his wife. However, the woman just nodded her head when she heard this. She didn't expose her husband's lie to his face. She seemed to have a beautiful plan. At night, the couple rested by the fire. The wife pretended not to know anything, but gently stroked her husband's forehead. When the husband fell asleep, the wife watched the speedboat on which they had traveled. Then she made a decision to take revenge on her husband. The next morning, the man was awakened by the rising tide. Before he knew it, his wife was walking slowly from a distance. While walking, she said that the yacht and mobile phone had all floated into the sea. At her words, the man suddenly had a bad feeling, but all he could do was sit on the beach and pretend to look at the scenery. The wife came up and stroked his head reassuringly. Then she said she was going into the woods to look for fruit. But when he got into the woods, he walked quickly to the other side of the island to a hidden cave. It turns out the boat was never washed away. In the face of her husband's betrayal, the woman wanted her husband to be trapped on this uninhabited island forever. It's evening. The couple were lying on the beach, drinking the wine they'd brought with them. The man was calm on the outside but panicked on the inside. Just then he sees the key to the speedboat around his wife's neck. He realized everything at once. He turned his head in silence, and his eyes suddenly became fierce. The next morning, the man woke up early and said he had to go to the bathroom. The wife sensed something strange and hurriedly felt for her chest, but the key was missing from his neck. He got up and tried to chase after them, but the next moment, he fell to the ground, turned his head to see his right foot was tied by a vine.